Hello and welcome to Vitamin B. My name is Mike and this is
Jesse.
And I'll tell you what this is. This is our new web program. And we call it Vitamin B because we watch a B-rated movie. We give our reviews and have a good time with it. So, without further ado, we are going to do, with this, our first episode, The Evil Dead.
And on a small note, Vitamin B are movies that you probably never heard of.
Or maybe you've heard of them, and they're just,
never
they're
took the time to watch it.
Right. And we're encouraging you because, there's some doggone good B-rated movies out there. And they're always fun to watch. So, here we go with our review. Check out this clip from The Evil Dead. Jesse, what'd you think about The Evil Dead, man?
Well, I liked it. It was good. I thought it was kind of cheesy because, it's a B movie, of course.
Right.
For
Vitamin B, hence the name.
Yeah. For back then, I'm sure it was good. Maybe still cheesy. For being as it was pretty suspenseful.
It was suspenseful. You never knew what was coming after Ash, Bruce Campbell's character. I mean, from the beginning to the end, we knew it was some kind of spirit or evil something, and it took over that zombie chick, which was pretty freaky, like they were doing the cards, and that was tripped out. But
also another thing, this movie involves a term we like to use. We use dark humor.
Dark humor.
It's pretty much humor that's produced from things that, like death and stuff like that. And what do you think an example of it would be in this movie?
I think when the zombie chick was dancing around, because it was daggone funny, man. She was up in the air dancing around,
but at the same time,
and beating the snot out of everybody, man. It was trippy. Trippy's kind of like dark humor. What do you think your favorite part of the show was, though? Speaking of dark humor.
Well, that part I did like. I also liked when Ash was laughing with his house. It's kind of awesome.
That is hilarious, let me tell you. That's a good laugh. I think my favorite part was probably when they had the zombie chick, and I think that was his old lady or something. I don't know. But anyhow, they had her... Yeah, his girlfriend. Well, his old lady. Well, anyways, I think that... Well, she was an old lady, man. Did you see that chick after? My gosh.
Yes.
Anyways, they had her. They had her in the basement, but like she could just reach up over here a little bit, and she kept chasing him around, and go. And then that one chick got. Didn't somebody get stabbed by a pencil or something?
Oh
like
yeah,
that?
I don't remember who it was, but she did get stabbed in the heel with the pencil pretty bad.
You know what you call that? The agony of defeat.
Yes.
Right. I think it's the Achilles.
We also like puns.
The ankle, something like that. Puns. Yeah. No pun intended. Puns are fun. The house is laughing. At any rate, we just wanted to give our little review of The Evil Dead. But just remember that, you don't always have to sit on your big fat duff and watch a movie. You can always read a book. So here's the book of the week.
Here we are at a Roundabout Books for the Book of the Week. Ta-da! Woo!
Hello, Mike Wilkinson with the Book of the Week. The Book of the Week is Richard Lehman, Body Ride. Any book by Richard Lehman is Book of the Week. Could be Book of the Decade. Anything you can find from this man is solid gold. This one is like a really cool horror novel. It's about some lady, she gets saved, she gives this guy like this bracelet, he saves her. The bracelet lets him switch from person to person. Excellent book, excellent writer. Get it or die.
Body Rides. Interesting you'd like a book named Body Rides, Mike.
Well, I gotta admit, when I first picked that one up, that wasn't exactly by the title what I thought the book was gonna be. But I went ahead and started reading it, and there was lots of sex anyway, so I just kept right on reading it, and it turned out to be a good book overall.
What makes this Book of the Week?
Because it's exciting, it moves really fast. Like everything Richard Lehman does, there's always like a really kind of deep underlying moral to it. But it moves fast, it keeps you interested, it never slows down. And by the time you realize you're close to the end, you're trying to pick your next Lehman to read.
Okay. What's your favorite part of this book? Where would you say the climax is?
Well, the way it moves along, I kind of like the way that he leads you in one direction thinking that the action is going to go this direction. And he always does that, where you think you understand what's happening in the book, and then something will slightly change, and the entire story goes off in a whole new direction, and you find yourself writing it as you go.
So, if you were going to recommend this book to somebody, how would you do that?
I think that one speaks for itself. It's one of his, so really all you need to do is read like the back of the book, and you're hooked. He has you that fast.
Body Rides. I guess there are adventures to reading.
Hey, I'm Logan. This is Logan's Corner. And I just wanted to talk about my pet Maxie. Well, my pet cat Max. He's like 6 years old and he's one of my best friends. He's really fat and he purrs like non-stop. It's great. Oops, don't want any nudity on that. Well, my mom and dad, my dad rescued him from a home, I guess, a pound thing. Well, he was in there with like 6 other dogs, and they were always chasing him around. He was only like a little kitten at the time. Hard to believe this big old cat was a kitten, but he was. And well, my mom was picking out a cat for me and my brother for Christmas, and she had picked out this cat that was all, white and fluffy, and like she was all that, like wouldn't care about anything. I mean, that's a cat's nature, but then my dad found this other cat, which was Maxie, and he kind of saved him, I guess. And so we got him for Christmas, and pretty much that's it. Let's see if we can get him to talk.
Hi, my name is Max. Welcome to Logan's Corner.
Good job, Maxie. You did great. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. See you next time. This was Logan's Corner.
Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to check out our next episode of
Vitamin B.